everyone, welcome back to Friday the 13th AG. My name is Friday, I'm a teen American Girl doll collector, and today I'm going to be showing you part 1 of my Dollhouse tour. So first off, I just wanted to apologize because for like the millionth video I've had to voice over some part where I was talking because I am despising CapCut right now. They keep messing with my audio except if it's a voice recording. So I'm gonna try to keep the rest of the video the way it was, but for the intro I'm just gonna be talking like this. So a couple weeks ago I did a poll on my Instagram asking whether people would want to see one big Dollhouse tour with the rooms in like smaller detail, like not as detailed, or 3 smaller ones because my dollhouse is 3 stories tall, so 1 video for each story, and then those videos would have more detail. And the second option won, so you guys are gonna get 3 videos. Hopefully I'll have them all out by the end of the year. Like I said before, my editing app is being so mean, so it's just taking me a lot longer to edit videos because I have to keep troubleshooting and starting over. So today I'm going to try to just blaze through this, and hopefully I'll be able to get one of these uploaded once a week or maybe once every other week. So for this first one I am going to talk a little bit about just the structure of my dollhouse before we get into the tour. So you can go ahead and skip to this timestamp if you just want to see the tour, but if you want to know a little bit more about the dollhouse and its story, go ahead and keep watching. So my dollhouse is structured in the way that there is a base level that kind of is just storage, then a little bit above that is the first story of the dollhouse, then the second and the third, and then above that is my more storage, because I have a very tall wall in my room and that's where the dollhouse is. Sorry, my cat is trying to attack me right now. Anyway, the dollhouse itself is built out of these white shelves from IKEA that are movable, but unfortunately I don't know the name of them and IKEA stopped selling them. And then all of the walls, well, all of the back walls and some of the side walls, which you'll see what I mean by that later, are just my bedroom walls. And then all of the walls that are like dividing up the rooms are made out of foam core board. I believe they are cut to be 24 by 25 inches, but I cut them a while ago, so I can't really confirm that. And the reason why they were cut a while ago is that this is not actually my first dollhouse. If you look at any of my videos that it's like 2024 and like before, the dollhouse is an entirely different dollhouse. None of the rooms look the same. That's because my dollhouse used to be located out in our living room. We have a very tall closet in that room, and so that's what the dollhouse was before. Unfortunately, before I took that one down, I did not get an official tour of it. The only tour of it that existed was right after I first made it, and at that point it was not very developed, and it also didn't have as many rooms because I expanded it twice, maybe 3 times in the time that I had it. But anyway, in August of 2024, my parents were sick of it being in the living room, and so we decided we were going to move all the shelving into my room because I wanted to rearrange my room anyway. So we moved it in there, and it just totally got redone. All the dolls, roommates and stuff switched. Where the furniture went switched, and I honestly think I might like this one better just because it's a lot more detailed and fit to my style, and I had access to Pinterest when making this one, which is, I mean, it's always a benefit for me. So I am very proud of this one. There are some rooms in the other one that like I really wish that I did a tour of because they are so cute, or just taken more pictures of. But either way, I am so happy to have the one that I do have now. This video is in no way to brag. I just wanted to share a tour of this because, again, I am very proud of all of the creativity that I've put into this dollhouse, and I'm super excited to share it with you guys. So stay tuned for parts 2 and 3, but for now, enjoy part 1, the bottom story of the dollhouse. So the first room we have here is the kitchen. If you have ever seen the kitchen in my old dollhouse, whether in stop motions or just random videos, just know I like that kitchen a lot better. It was a lot bigger. This one, the way my dollhouse is structured, this actually turns a corner. So see, that is one of the walls in my room, and then that is another wall in my room. And that back there, that's the corner of my bedroom. And normally, like right here, there's a wall blocking it, the wall you will see in the next room that has a ton of like posters on it on the left side. I pulled that wall out to be able to get you in here. Okay, hey guys, fun fact, it's actually the next day. So my tripod like kind of broke and it fell on me. Ow. So yeah, low-key I was scared of my tripod for a day. But we're gonna do this. And quickly, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the room next to this one that you will see next, because there's somebody that wants to say hello. This little somebody wanted to be in the video. Okay, so not actually getting into the tour of this part of the room, but this is the table and chair set from American Girl that they released in like 2020. And on top of it, I just have a ton of random accessories. They were arranged a lot cuter, but then I had to take this apart because I was using it in a set. And then I just have some various decorations on the wall in the corner here, as well as a little chest that I use as a cabinet. I have another one on the other side of this fireplace. And here you can see this aquarium, which it's not actually like a 3D aquarium, it's actually just a sticker, but it was perfectly sized for the dolls. Right down here, I keep a food and water bowl for the dolls' pets. And here is a little recycling can, which all of the trash cans throughout my entire dollhouse, I actually use as functioning trash cans. Over here, we have the island. It has some various accessories for the pets and this little shelf back here. And the island itself is from American Girl's kitchen set from 2020. And these stools are from the Our Generation diner set. And then up top here, I just have this little bowl of fruit and some soap for the dolls to wash their hands. Back here we have this fireplace. It is actually double-sided, and on the other side is a desk. This is from Corinne's bedroom. It is honestly so cute, and in my old dollhouse, I had it flipped around the other way, so I figured that this one, there should be a fireplace. And fun fact, all the rooms that are stacked on top of each other in like this spot of the dollhouse, there's a fireplace in very similar spots. Over here you can see that other cabinet, and on top of the fireplace I just have some various little signs about coffee, because fun fact, a lot of my dolls actually work in a coffee shop. Down here we have the rug that came with the kitchen set, as well as a cute little chicken. Over here up on top of the fridge are just some various items that don't really fit down below. And again, this is American Girl's kitchen set from 2020. I'm not going to show you inside the fridge because I can't really get a good angle, but this kitchen set is honestly super adorable, and I totally recommend it if you find it for a good price on eBay. Down here is the oven, which I have a Team USA towel that I use as like a hand towel, as well as the freezer, which is very full. And then back here I actually have one of the coolest little parts here. This cart is just from the Target dollar spot, but it has various little signs, plants, spices, pancake mixes, and ingredients, just everything that's so adorable back here. And next to it I keep some Chinese takeout, as well as the cooler from Joss's bus. And then up here I just have some cute little signs and a cutting board. I apologize for this part of the tour not having the best lighting or video camera quality. I promise that the other 3 rooms are a lot better, so let's go have a look at them now. Next, we have this room that is probably one of, if not my favorite room in the entire dollhouse. This is Rowan and Faith's bedroom, and if you can't tell, they are my kind of alternative girlies. They're both really into the Y2K kind of style. Faith used to be super into alternative culture, but now she leans more towards early 2000s. And Rowan just loves the color purple, and she's also a gamer. Starting off here, we have the purple chair from Gabriella's collection. I have one of those mirror books, as well as some little accessories here. And fun fact, if anybody ever watched Chloe's American Girl doll channel, it was definitely more geared towards kids, but I was definitely the right age and demographic for her. She ended up selling most of her American Girl stuff in like 2021, I want to say. One of the items was Gabriella's chair. This Gabriella's chair. So if anybody was a Chloe's American Girl doll channel fan, I actually have a couple of pieces from her collection. Here is this poster covered wall. We have some Olivia Rodrigo posters, Monster High posters, and other music artists, as well as some stickers from the World by S collection over here. Most of the ones over here are all from Pinterest, and then these are from American Girl, except this one is actually from a toothbrush. And then that is a sticker that I got for you with an Etsy order. Then these 2 posters right here actually came with 2 of the Real Drama Monster High dolls, Laguna and Cleo. The desk here is so fun, it's so chaotic, I love it. The computer's from American Girl, and then the wallpaper is printed out from Pinterest. And it is on top of the Xbox from American Girl. You can also see the controller and a couple other accessories from it. We have a Starbucks cup, an alien mug from Nikki, the 90s girl, her collection, and just a ton of other random trinkets from American Girl or Hobby Lobby or World Market or Michael's or just anywhere that I can find cute tiny things. Down here, this little poof thing goes with the Gabriella chair. And I just have some random accessories from American Girl over on the left and a little cutout phone. This rug that you can see the edge of here was given to me by my grandma. I'm not sure if she made it or if she got it from Etsy. Right here I just have some headphones hanging up. The ones on the top are Rowan's, they're her gamer headphones, and the ones on the bottom belong to Faith. Right here, this is one of my favorite shots in just the entire dollhouse. It looks so aesthetically pleasing. I just had to point it out. We're gonna go into detail at other angles as well, but this just looks so nice. Okay, so the posters on this wall, all of the ones from like here down are from Pinterest, and then that one is from a Twice album, and then that one a Blackpink album. Also, this little light string is from the Our Generation boat. I'm not sure if they still sell it. I got it for Christmas in like 2017 or something, but it's just mounted with tape and it looks so adorable. Over here, I believe all of these posters are from Pinterest, except this one I got free in an Etsy order, and that one is from an Idol album. We just have some Miss Britney Spears, Chapel Roan, Monster High, because these girlies, specifically Faith, is a really big Monster High fan, like me. And then over on this edge here, you can get a little sneak peek of the next two rooms. And this bag is from Gabriella's collection, and this one is just a Truly Me bag. And then this is a boa that I got with a dress from Etsy a couple years ago. Here we have the bed. This is probably, honestly, maybe one of my favorite bed setups. This and another one you're going to see in this video. The mattress itself is from Kira's glamping tent thing from her collection, the big ticket item. And then the bedding is from an Our Generation bed that you will see in part 3. There's just various pillows. And this one right here is actually a cat toy that I believe is filled with catnip. And then this dog is a little Doberman plushie that I had as a kid because we had a Doberman when I was a baby. On the edge of the bed here, I have a blanket from American Girl as well as some various other accessories and a squishmallow. Then, sorry for the very bad angle, but here I just have some various accessories. This was actually meant to be a scrunchie holder. And then this is a trash can. Like I said before, all of my trash cans in the dollhouse are fully functioning. And then that is a My Little Pony that I found in a drawer. Instead of doing a wide shot of the room, we are just going to look at this masterpiece of a corner. I just love looking at this room. I think all of the colors, because it's like such a fun color scheme and they still just go together so nicely. I love this room. So this next room is my arcade room. So for some reason, I had a really hard time explaining this, and I tried, but I could not make a cohesive sentence out of all of the little words I was saying right here. But pretty much, I have 18 dolls in my dollhouse. That's how it has been for years. And with the number of rooms for this space, I wanted to lump 4 dolls because there's going to be one bedroom that was bigger. So because there would be 4 dolls to a room instead of 2, I would have 1 extra room. And I was like, oh, I already am going to have a bathroom, a kitchen, and a living room, and then I have 1 less bedroom, and so what should I do? And I was like, oh, I have this pinball machine. It doesn't really have a good spot for display, so I wanted to put it in here. I also do have Pac-Man, but it is on display in like a bookcase in my room, and I really like it there, so maybe one day this will get rearranged and Pac-Man will join the arcade as well. But I also had a lot of 80s kind of themed decor from Courtney's collection, and so this is kind of where a lot of that is piled, and it is super cute in here. It's kind of like the dolls' hangout room other than the living room, and this one's very easy to access, and honestly most of the time it's full of like project dolls and stuff because there's not like dolls that are in here all the time from the dollhouse, you know? So starting this room out on the floor, this flooring is scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby. This rug is from the World by Us collection, and then I have a pair of ice skates, I believe from Mia's collection, that was thrifted. Over on this wall we have some decorations. This gray wall and the other gray wall on the other side are from Kit and Lisa's old room, or I guess Kit and Donna as well. I apologize for the glare that is coming off right here. I'm trying my best to block it. So this pinball machine is from Julie's collection. I'm not going to show you, but underneath I just kind of have some storage for random items. And on top of it, I just have this little Mario Hot Wheels, a hamster, a microphone from our generation, and a couple other little knickknacks that I've picked up. Next to it over here, we have this little display. I have the Courtney TV, and it's just got some random movie accessories on top of it. The American Girl locker set, and two different popcorn makers. One of them is from the 90s collection and another one is from one of those Costco sets. I got it for Christmas. And most of these posters here are either handmade from Pinterest or from various American Girl items. I also have Courtney's 80s phone here and an Our Generation milkshake maker. Over here we just have some seating. The inflatable chair is from Nikki's collection, the 90s doll. And this alien pillow over here is also from Nikki's collection. And this little square poof thing is from Curtin's collection. Right here we have Courtney's yellow beanbag. It doesn't really fit well in the space, but I still keep it here. And here is a music stand. I believe it came with the violin set, as well as just some random colorful accessories. Also, more posters here. My uncle made the rainbow one. The pin one is from American Girl, and the Pac-Man one is from Pinterest. Apologies for the bad quality. This shelf is really high up and I have to hold this phone up because it keeps wanting to fall down. This microphone is, I'm actually not quite sure. I think it might be from Gabriella's collection. I have some little videotapes. This phone is from one of the Clueless outfits, and then these chips are just from American Girl. Also, one of my favorite parts of the room is the disco ball. It's so adorable. This definitely isn't my favorite room in the dollhouse, but I definitely do like it. Last but certainly not least, this room belongs to my two pink loving girls, Alice and Olivia. While it doesn't align with the style of my whole bedroom now, I think out of all the rooms in the dollhouse, this one is probably close to like what my room will look like when I'm an adult or if I redo my room, because recently I've really been loving this. It's kind of inspired by like the pink coquette aesthetic on Pinterest. Sorry, you can see me in the mirror right there. But it just kind of feels like a Barbie dream exploded everywhere, and there's a lot of Paris paraphernalia because Olivia really wants to go to Paris. So once again, starting on the floor, I just wanted to point out this rug. It is actually not a rug, it is a towel from Nenea's, I want to say, her newer swimsuit. Now taking a look at this wall, I absolutely adore it. It is covered in scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby, and most of these are printouts from Pinterest. And down below this, I have an American Girl suitcase and some little accessories, as well as a pillow for Alice's cat, Mittens. Over here, we have the Our Generation vanity set. I have so many little accessories here. I am definitely a lover of mini things, as well as a makeup lover, so when I saw that Ulta was partnering with 5 Surprise mini brands to make mini makeup, I just knew that the dolls and I had to jump on this. Behind the vanity are some more pictures from Pinterest with the Pop Girlies, as well as a bag and scrunchie from American Girl. Down here we have another one of those poops. This one is from Kira's Hut, and some assorted books from American Girl and that are homemade. This backpack is from Joss's Cheer Accessories. Their bed is Courtney's bunk bed, and on the back here I wanted to cover up the blue, so this is some leftover scrapbook paper because I accidentally bought another sheet of it when I was covering somebody else's floor, who you will see in the next part. Here we just have some bags and accessories from American Girl. And then up here is Olivia's shelf by her bed. We have a couple of cups, some hair curling tools, and just some girly things because she is definitely the girly girl. Then beyond the shelf, we have her actual bed. The bedding is from Etsy, I believe, and then the posters are from Pinterest. The butterfly stickers are from the World by S collection, and the butterfly string is from Isabel, the 90s girl, her collection. So unfortunately, due to my tripod having a bad angle, I had to do this part handheld, which means that my hand was covering the mic, so I'm just going to quickly voice this over. So this is Alice's bed. She has a little Alice in Wonderland book because she's Alice, you know, and then just some various little pillows. Her bedding is homemade. And then behind here we have some posters because she's a dancer, so I have Isabel, the girl of the year, her poster, and then just some other posters from Pinterest, like Just Impressed, because I feel like that's kind of something Alice would be into. And then over here we have just some other posters or postcards. I'm really sorry about the bad camera quality. I also want to take the walls in here and kind of maybe put scrapbook paper over them because they're not really my style. Then down here we just have some more like stuffed animals and stuff, and then her allergy bag, because if you've ever watched my very old series Alice's Adventures, you know that Alice has a ton of allergies and she's very insecure about them. Then over here is Alice's shelf. It's kind of very wild and crazy. I definitely need to update this because Alice's style has changed and more aligns with Olivia's now as she's gotten older, but Alice is always kind of like very wacky, and so I just have a lot of very wacky random accessories. Again, I sincerely apologize for that shaky camera work. I promise I'm not normally like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this room. It is probably in the top 3 of my favorites in this dollhouse. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, come back next week, or maybe the next week, we'll see how life goes, to see the room you're looking at now get toured. So go ahead and click that subscribe button if you'd like to see the rest of the dollhouse, as well as all the other amazing videos I put out for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like and comment down below which room was your favorite. Also, I'm not as active on there as I would like to be, but if you want, you can go ahead and check out my Instagram account. It is at Friday_13thAG, and I actually have a second one that, again, I need to be more active on it, but it's tagged in that description. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in part 2. Mwah! Bye!